I'm not going to say it. I am not going to say it. I am not. Oh, it's nearly blue in October. There, I've said it. So here we are, 10 months into 2019, and not long before I am going to be making a bullet journal special for Christmas. This year has been whizzing past, so hopefully last week you made some mindful drawing. I'll link the video up here. That way you can ground yourself in the present and have a bit of now time. October means for me walking through the Arboretum, picking up hazelnuts and conkers, and maybe a bit of windy storminess, and coats on the dogs. And of course there is Halloween. What does October mean to you? In my part of the world, there's lots of sweet corn fairs and the ubiquitous pumpkin. This year I have grown my own, and some of them have turned out to be whoppers, I think you'll agree. So pumpkins it is then. Remember to like and share and ding that bell notification next to the subscribe button. Whip out your essentials and let's do this. If this is your first time here, a massive, big, warm hello and welcome. My proper day job is as a children's book author and illustrator, and I've been doing this since I left university with 10 books under my belt. I'm currently working on 2, one of which is a year-long look at nature in 2019. If you're interested in nature, check out my Instagram posts. There is one for every day this year. So here we have the title page for October. And if you haven't done any of this sort of faux calligraphy before, give it a try. It is jolly good fun. All you've got to do is on your downstrokes, make the downstrokes thicker, and then on your upstrokes you leave them nice and thin. And then when you're colouring the pumpkin in, just leave a few little white areas to show where the highlights are and where the light is hitting the pumpkin. And it's as easy as that. And I've chosen my 3 theme colours, which are the ochre, the orange, this sort of tealy kind of green, and I've got a brown in there as well. Do subscribe there in the red box and ding the bell so that you get first dibs on my videos. It really helps to get my films out in front of people who will find them useful or entertaining. And if you know someone who fits that bill, please could you share the video with them? On the next page, this is going to be the page with the quote on it. And I think I've said before that I've fast become a bit of a fan of a good old quote. I just like just sitting down for a little while and writing something out, making it look quite funky. It just makes me appreciate the moment a little bit. By the way, I know to some of my American friends that funky means smelly, but in the UK we use it more to mean something that's a bit trendy or kind of groovy and something you like doing. So the quote is, autumn shows us just how beautiful it is to let things go. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. And I think it does. I think this time of year makes us realise that all the hard work during the summer and all the effort that nature goes into providing for winter just gives us something to think about ourselves and to appreciate just having a little bit of stillness time before we have winter. So I'm just drawing a little tree there, that's a bit of trunk and some leaves, and then I'm going to colour it. Oh, there's Wally woofing, woof woof. And just bringing that blue colour in. I'm only using it as a sort of accent colour in this theme. I think it corresponds really nicely with that orange. It's a sort of contrast colour, but I really like them together. And I know that last month I did oranges as well, but it's an orangey kind of time of year, isn't it? So just go with it. It's nice to just have a little think about which colours to use in which parts sometimes, just to sit back for a moment, try and decide how it's going to look. Okay, so on to our monthly spread. So you can see I have mapped out in pencil a grid, They are 5 by 5 dots, squares, and I've fitted 5 on the left hand page and 2 on the right hand page, so that's 7 across the top for the days of the week, and 5 weeks from top to bottom, because October spreads into 5 separate weeks. Monday is the 30th of September, so that's in a different colour, and then we've got the first 3 days of November in a different colour as well. So I've left this feeling quite simple this time, and just put in a couple of dates that are necessary, like Halloween, when November starts and when September finishes. 3 little cute little pumpkins. That is for my 3 goals for the month. Simple as that. I think they look very cute. And then I've also mapped out in pencil where my where my days are going to go, because this is my first weekly spread. I'm just using these again as a sort of accent colour for the day, and each one of those represents a different day. So starting with the top one is Monday, and then down the side I've got 2 boxes, one for tasks. So this is not going to be for my daily tasks, this is going to be sort of overlooking anything that needs to be done during the week kind of task. And then that box there that I'm just filling in, it says nice things, because it's just all about anything nice that happens, any sort of gratitude things. And that is a date reminder, so we start on, actually Monday is the 30th, Tuesday is the 1st, and then over this side is my dinner ideas, which I always do one of these trackers every single month, so that I don't get driven mad in the late afternoon, early evening, thinking, what am I going to feed everyone? Because I already know, because by that time of the day I'm pretty tired. I'm one of these get up early and get things done quite quickly in the day kind of people. So come 4 o'clock I'm pretty pooped. Having done my other weeks right up to the back end of October, this page is a coming events for November. And the reason I've put this one in, I haven't done one of these before, but the reason I've done this is because I do find I tend to get into the beginning of the new month and I suddenly have loads of things to plan for the next month. So this is just keeping me on track a little bit more, and I'll see how it goes. I'll probably, almost certainly have to do a December one as well, because that will be busy. And here is a flick through. I've done a few little pumpkins throughout as well, just to decorate it, make it look a bit less sparse. And there we go.
So, pumpkin lovers, what will you be doing in your bullet journal this month? Tell me in the comments below, and if you have a great idea, share that as well. And if you make videos, please tag me by dropping the link into the comments and I'll have a look at yours. And also, if you have a great recipe for pumpkin soup, then I would urge you to please share that, because mine always turns out a bit watery and I have no idea where I'm going wrong. Remember to give me a thumbs up and share this video with somebody who loves a nice bullet journal. I'm off to carve myself a spider-free studio out of a pumpkin. I will see you next time. Nanu nanu!